Maynard Jackson became Atlanta's first black mayor in 1974. Every Atlanta mayor since Jackson has been black, and every one of those black mayors has served multiple terms, but now that streak is ending. In a stunning reversal, Keisha Lance Bottoms, who is only the second black woman to lead Atlanta and was just on the short list for vice president, confirmed today that she will not be seeking a second term. She noted the historic significance and did not rule out a return. Listen.
As far as I know, the only mayor who sought not to run for re-election was Maynard Jackson when he came back the second time. So this is something that's not ordinary, but I don't believe that I was created and elected mayor because I'm ordinary. I can be mayor again. But there's a reason that there are elections every 4 years, and in the same way the people have the opportunity to make a decision every 4 years, candidates also have the opportunity to make a decision.
The race to fill her seat is now thrown into flux. Here are some declared candidates and some potential candidates. Atlanta City Council President Felicia Moore, who launched her campaign in January. Former Deputy Chief of Staff and Executive Counsel for former Mayor Bill Campbell, Sharon Gay. And Atlanta City Councilman Antonio Brown, who has said that he is considering a run. And joining me now is Councilman Antonio Brown. How are you, sir?
I'm well, Charles. How are you?
Good. So first questions first. Have you made a decision about whether or not you're going to run for mayor?
So I have not made a decision yet. My team and I have been contemplating for a few months now, just really what we were going to do. It really wasn't even based on Mayor Bottoms being in the race or not. So nothing has changed given the circumstances of the fact that she's not running for re-election.
Now, the election's just 6 months away. Councilman Moore is talking about how much money she's already raised. You have to raise money. You have to have an infrastructure. When is the drop dead date by which Antonio Brown will have to make a decision about whether or not he's going to run for mayor or not, or it will be too late?
Very soon. I'm going to be making a decision very, very soon. Within the next week, I'll be making a decision on whether or not I'm going to choose to get into the race.
All right, within the next week. That's good to know. Surging crime and policing will loom large in this campaign. Earlier today, I asked candidate Felicia Moore about her stance on policing. I want you to take a look at what she said, and then we're going to talk after. Thank you very much for the question. When you were announcing your run, you said that I'm running to make every neighborhood safer. Every Atlanta resident should feel safe in their homes and communities, in their interaction with law enforcement, and our police must be supported and empowered to do their job. What does it mean to support the police in a way that they're not being supported right now to do their jobs?
Well, first of all, as you may know, and it's been widely reported, that we have an issue with morale in the police department. And they need to know, just like every employee of the city, that the elected officials, as well as their commissioners and people, are supportive of their efforts. So support can come in many ways. One, knowing that they have an elected official that will, one, hold them accountable if they are doing wrong. And I believe that they know that I am about accountability. That's part of my mantra since I've been elected. But two, to make sure that they get the support that they need. Now, we've done a lot with salaries and other things, but there are ways that we can boost them morale. And number one for me is going to be connecting with them and communicating with them so that I'm clear about the issues that they need to address so that they can do their jobs for our citizens.
So, Councilman Brown, you heard that answer. I wasn't exactly sure of all the things she's meant by supporting the police, but what is your stance on, criminal justice and policing in the city, particularly with the, current conditions that we have in the city of Atlanta?
Yeah, know, Charles, I am the council member that introduced the legislation that passed unanimously on council to establish a Department of Public Safety and Wellness. And the reason for me bringing forth that legislation was because I represent some of the poorest communities that have experienced generational poverty in the city of Atlanta for over 40 years. And what you see happening in our city is a side effect of generational poverty that has gone unaddressed for decades. And it's not about putting more officers on the street. That's a reactionary solution to the problem. It's addressing the root cause of the problem. Crime has been happening in my district. The only difference is now it's spilling over into other communities, and you see the media talking about it more. But you know, folks have been dying in my community. You know, crime has been high in the areas in which I represent. So until we start addressing the root of the issue, we're never going to get to a true solution. And I hear folks talking all the time, oh, we need 400 police officers on the street. Well, no, we don't. What we need to do is truly look at how can we holistically solve this problem. Part of the legislation that I brought forth called for a reevaluation of what our Atlanta Police Department, what functions they were performing on a day-to-day basis. A lot of the officers are doing administrative tasks. A lot of the officers are performing community-oriented tasks that they're not trained or specialized to do. They're not social workers. So when you talk about supporting the police, I think part of that support measure is really ensuring that the officers feel empowered to do their job and the job in which they're skilled and trained to do. And then start talking about de-escalation, because that's another thing. I don't know if you heard, Charles, but I just unanimously passed legislation around an officer's duty to intervene, right? Something that you see happening across the nation right now. This is important, and officers want to feel protected if they see one of their colleagues doing something unlawful, that they can report it and there would not be retaliation or reprisal against them. So I think things of these natures is so important when you talk about the police force.
So let me ask you one question, whether or not any of this plays into your decision about whether or not you're going to announce your candidacy for mayor. Well, first, yeah, congratulations. I think you are the first Black, openly gay member of the city council. Am I right about that?
You're right. Absolutely.
Right. So, all right. And but on the other side now, you are, if I'm right about this, you are currently under federal indictment for allegations from before you were elected. Are those things playing into your consideration about whether or not the people of Atlanta, how they will consider those things, or is that just not part of it? You're just thinking about something else?
No, I mean, it's absolutely not playing a part in my decision to run for mayor. I stand by my statement that I'm absolutely innocent, and I have 3 amazing female attorneys that are relentlessly fighting to prove my innocence. And I've continued to fight for the people and work for the people of Atlanta. I mean, I've passed more legislation under indictment than I had before I was indicted as a sitting city council member. So this would never,
that's quite
at
a
least
statement
for me.
There, Antonio.
Yeah, no, it's true.
All right. Well, Antonio, I want to just thank you for joining us. And as soon as you decide whether you're jumping in or not, I hope you come back so we can have a discussion with our viewers, because they would love to know what went into that decision for you. Thank you very much, sir.